Okay, so this is Python tutorial. In this module, I'm just going to talk about variables in Python. So let's just go ahead and create a new file. We can just click on this and call it variable.py. So that is the Python extension. Very easy like that. So right here, we know the first thing to do is actually to add our shebang line as our interpreter. So bin slash python 3, what am I doing, python 3 like that. So since I have the as an interpreter, let's just go ahead and talk about variables. So in other programming language like Java, you see variables like declaring like variable, then followed by the name of variable, so the name of variable, then the value now, and actually ending it like this. In Python, this is actually not the case with Python. So Python actually allow the syntax to be really free. So let's just start with variable a. So a equals to 10 is actually a variable in Python. So what we're saying is that a equals to 10. It doesn't mean maybe you need to declare a as integer a or integer b. No, you actually need that. So Python knows the way to handle it. And if you say a is equals to a, so this is actually a different kind of variable. So Python is actually a case sensitive program. So a is actually different from a, even though you actually try to change the value to 10. Let me just press 10. So it's still the same. It looks like this actually look the same thing, but they are actually a different variable to Python, and we can actually prove that by doing print a, then you can put comma a like that. So then if I go in my command line, say python 3, then followed by variable, you can see I have 10 10. So what if I actually change this to 20? So it's, you get the idea. So this is actually a different variable to Python. So, and also Python also give a rooms for us to change the value of a variable. So I can say a equals to 30, and this is just going to override the value of the a that was 4 before, that was 10 before. And I can run this again in my command line. You can see, so a is actually 30 now. No, it's not 10 anymore. So, and it can actually goes and goes and goes like that. So what happened where we actually try to say a equals to, probably we try to use a character set like a. Let's see what's going to happen with Python. So Python also is able to interpret this, even though this is a number, is able to interpret this and put it as a. So you get the idea of what I'm actually saying or talking about. That is how variable is actually being declared in Python. So if this is really look rough, if it actually looks rough, can just get rid of everything. Then we can say a equals to 10, then b equals to 20, and c equals to 30. So we can say d equals to character a, on e equals to character b. Can just put in small letters. So this actually doing nothing but a variable in Python. So this is actually acting like a container that holds value of a. Is a container that holds value of 30, a container that actually holds value of that, like that. So Python also have a way of declaring variable that is actually special apart from here. As we move forward in deeper into the lesson, we're going to be learning more about variables and how we can actually go ahead and use more of skills and techniques to deal with them. So just for now, these are the basics, and if you want to print all this guy, you can just do print. Can start with a, b, probably c, if Python can take that. So let's just go ahead and check this out, and we have the three of them being printed on the screen. So we can also have it a, b, c, let's say d, e. That's good. That's really, really nice. And this is why I've recommended Visual Studio Code for this course, and that is because Visual Studio Code is actually very sensitive when you are actually typing something, you can see on print it actually gives me a definition of what it actually does, and it's really give you a good insight when you are learning how to code to use Visual Studio Code. So just don't get stuck with the suggestion. Alright, so see you in the next tutorial, please.